Hi, this is Judge from CityNetMagazine.com. We're here at the Montreal International Auto Show. We're here with the brand manager, Paul Gilbert, for Rolls Royce. We're standing in front of the Century Edition Rolls Royce, which is model 1 of 1. So folks, take a good look at this. This is a $400,000 example of probably the nicest vehicle on the road. There's a lot of options on this that makes it different from the regular Phantom, and we'll let Paul tell us exactly what they are.
Yeah, this particular model celebrates the 100th anniversary of the Spirit of Ecstasy, which is the hood ornament. This particular hood ornament is sterling silver. It's also illuminated on its base. It's engraved that it is a Centenary Edition. Below it is a plaque, the RR plaque, done in black lacquer versus our usual chrome. Other features to the car is custom paint, which is called an ethereal pearl, limited to this vehicle. It also has custom coach lines on it with the Spirit of Ecstasy drawn into it, as well as the sterling silver plaque inside the car, which you noted earlier.
Yes.
Telling you that that's your car. It's one of 100 that have been made to commemorate this anniversary. The wood has sterling silver inlays in it. All your dial markers are sterling silver. So there's some nice little features that make this car unique.
Definitely, definitely. Now, if we could get a shot of the Spirit of Ecstasy, this is actually what they call the Spirit of Ecstasy. It's the hood ornament that Rolls-Royce has had there. Supposedly, the rumor is that the gentleman who founded the company had an affair with his secretary, and he devoted that emblem to her. So kind of gutsy on his part. But it works because it's been doing it for 100 years now. And you can see that we just demonstrated it goes down in the hood bonnet just in case of when you park it, you don't want anybody running by and grabbing the hood ornament off, or even at a stop sign, you know, somebody might come up and grab it and take it off. So it will automatically retract if it senses danger or if it gets scared. So it's a very intuitive car, and it really it blends into its surroundings. Now we just want to take a look very slowly around the car and on the how much attention to detail that Rolls-Royce puts into this product, because remember, you're putting on $400,000 for a vehicle that is basically nothing that we've ever seen. This is probably the largest car, and I'm a big guy. This is probably one of the largest cars I've ever encountered. The car weighs approximately how much?
This car weighs about 5,600 pounds.
5,600 pounds of pure scintillating pleasure, and it's beautiful. Now we just want to take a look at one thing. When we're rolling down the street in the Rolls Royce, you see this always stays stationary. You'll always see the double R. So even if the wheels are spinning, the double R will always stay stationary, just letting the people beside you know that you're driving a better car than them. As we'll go over here, you can see the Spirit of Ecstasy is integrated in a pinstripe, which I just might add that pinstripe is hand done on every model by a gentleman who's probably about as old as the company. We'll look over here. We'll go on the inside of the car. This vehicle, like I said, is enormous, with the suicide doors, a very nice touch.
We like to call them coach doors.
Coach doors, I apologize. We'll save the suicide doors for the Lincoln in the 60s. Now, the interior of this car is, if you guys could see clearly, I mean, it's leather from head to toe. And how many hours does it take to build the interior of this car?
The interior will probably take about 2 to 2.5 weeks of labor.
Okay.
All hand done.
So each...
Not including the preparation of each of the seats. So that's just the installation part of it.
Wow. And you could see, if we could get a good look at the wood, how much attention to detail. And this wood, every wood panel on here comes from the same source, so basically the same root, the same tree. And just in case you accidentally get into a fender bender, or you know, the wife spills some coffee and you know, destroys the wood, they do have an extra piece of wood for each accoutrement in this car. So it's a very well thought out, well versed design. We also know that this is a car that's been put together with a lot of help from different manufacturers, especially the German ones. Could you just explain to us some of the different types of sources that you get to make a Rolls-Royce?
Well, BMW owns Rolls-Royce, so BMW provides the engineering for our power plants as well as our transmissions and a lot of our electrical components. In a separate facility in Munich, all of these things are put together. Including the body, what we call the body on white, or the full frames, and then they're shipped to Goodwood. Is at Goodwood, which is outside Chichester in West Midlands, that we assemble the cars, and everything is put together by hand. So a Phantom Typical Phantom would take probably about 60 days to get the car put together.
Wow. As compared, folks, so just put that in perspective, 60 days to put one car on the road, as opposed to Ford or Toyota that churn out God knows how many cars per day.
Well, we take 6 days to paint our car. A Mercedes S-Class 550, which is the largest Mercedes they make, is built from start to finish in less time.
Incredible. Now, we just want to talk about the power for this car. Basically, what's under the hood is a 6.75 liter twin turbo V12. Now, just to give you an idea, how this is a very large car. How fast does it go 0 to 60?
I don't like to correct you, I'm sorry, but it's not a twin turbo. It's naturally aspirated.
Excuse me.
It's 453 horsepower, and even though the car is, as you say, very large, it'll do a 0 to 60 in 5.7 seconds.
Incredible, incredible technology. Now, there's one thing I love about the Rolls Royce is the umbrella option. This is just class personified right here.
Yeah, all Rolls Royces are fitted with umbrellas. In the Phantom, they're in the rear doors. In our Ghost model, they're in the front doors, and in our coupe versions, they're in the wings.
Very nice. $400,000, you get an umbrella. Well, we thank you, Paul, for having this interview, and we hope to a lot of sales in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.